Look, 2025 wasn't perfect. We didn't get that one culture-shifting monolith that changes the industry forever. But looking back, it was actually a really solid year for PC gaming. We got shooters that felt good to play, RPGs that actually respected your time, and indies that saved our wallets. This video isn't about hype. It's just an honest, full recap of the year, category by category. If you missed anything, this is your catch-up guide. Let's start with the stuff that made our GPUs sweat, the action games. First up, Battlefield 6. After years of, let's call them identity crises, the series finally went back to basics. Big maps, vehicles, chaos. It finally feels like Battlefield again. The matches start slow, almost tactical, and then just devolve into absolute madness by the end. And thank God the destruction is back. When a building comes down or a tank rolls through a wall, it's unscripted and it's awesome. On PC especially, with the higher frame rates, it's the best large-scale shooter we've had in years. Then there's Doom: The Dark Ages. id Software pivoted here. They traded the hyperspeed of Eternal for something heavier. It's medieval, it's gritty, and the combat feels incredibly physical. You aren't just zooming around, you're holding your ground. It's relentless, sure, but it feels more deliberate. If you like your shooters to sweat you out, this was the one. On the purely technical side, we got Ninja Gaiden 4. And yeah, it hates you. This game is built entirely around skill and muscle memory. You will fail, you will learn the enemy patterns, and eventually you'll win. It's not flashy for the sake of being flashy. It's satisfying because you earned it. And quickly, shout out to Fragpunk. This became my go-to lunch break game. Short matches, punchy gunplay, no 40-minute commitments. It knew exactly what it was and found a solid audience because of it.
They can beef you up. They can change the weather.
Okay, let's talk about the big one. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This game swept the awards for a reason. It wasn't just the graphics, though, wow, it was the tone. It deals with mortality and time in a way that feels genuinely mature. And the combat? It's that perfect mix of turn-based strategy and real-time reflexes. It keeps you awake. It was easily the most meaningful experience I had on PC this year. If you wanted something more grounded, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 doubled down on realism. You start out incompetent, you swing a sword like a clumsy idiot, but you get better by actually practicing, not just leveling up a stat sheet. The world doesn't care about you, and your choices actually mess things up. It's slow, it's heavy, and it is fantastic role-playing. We also saw Hades 2 prove that more of the same isn't a bad thing. It took a perfect loop and just expanded the progression. It never felt stale. And Black Myth Wukong, a technical showcase. It's a boss rush at heart. It demands patience, but seeing those environments maxed out on a PC was a highlight of the year. Whew, the meme is finally dead. Hollow Knight Silksong came out, and it was worth it. It won PC Game of the Year for a reason. The movement is faster, the world is massive, and the difficulty is, well, it's up there. But every inch of progress feels earned. It is a masterclass in design. Two others to note here. Where Winds Meet was a genuine surprise. A free-to-play game that didn't feel cheap. Just wandering that world was a vibe.
And thousands of people with their own stories to tell.
And Mafia: The Old Country. If you missed this, go back for the story. It's not about constant shooting. It's about atmosphere, dialogue, and feeling like you're actually in that era. A great narrative cleanser.
It's not yet resolved. Will you help me bring it to a close?
My personal favorite category this year. Blue Prince took home Indie Game of the Year, and honestly, it deserved it. It's a puzzle game where the mansion layout changes, forcing you to constantly adapt your plan. It's slow, it's quiet, and it makes you feel like a genius when you solve it. And for co-op, Split Fiction was the standout. You and a friend see different versions of the same world. You have to talk to each other to solve anything. If you have a buddy who actually communicates, it's the best co-op experience of 2025. In multiplayer, Arc Raiders brought the tension. It's not a run and gun, it's about planning and resource management. You win by being smart, not just having the best aim.
Opportunities and secrets. If you know where to...
On the casual side, Lego Party was just good, wholesome fun.
An action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But the breakout hit was Peak. This thing won Best Multiplayer because it was just so unpredictable. Every match ended differently. It was the perfect streamer game that was actually fun to play yourself. And shout out to Mimi's, a game entirely about lying to your friends. The tension there is unmatched. Before we wrap, I gotta give flowers to Monster Hunter Wilds, F125, and Avowed. They didn't dominate the headlines, but they were solid, reliable games that padded out a really good year. Look, 2025 wasn't about one perfect 10 out of 10 masterpiece. It was about variety. Whether you wanted to sweat in Ninja Gaiden, think in Blue Prince, or just blow stuff up in Battlefield, you had something to play. And if you found even one game this year that you loved, then 2025 did its job. Let me know in the comments what your personal winner was. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.